Hotep Senu, Hena Senut, E.T., Ren Ishaka Nugukemet. Let me check the sound. Hotep Senu, Hena Senut, E.T. Sounds beautiful. Well, about 2 minutes early. Better be early than late. The title says, come register to the new Medu Neter Hieroglyphic class. Indeed, it's on and popping. It will start this Friday. Some people have actually registered before the starting date. They only knew on which day will take place. And since yesterday, a brother actually sent payments for 5 classes up front, then I decided to just start. So you still have time to get on board and register, sign up. Because once you start, I don't mind if people want to get on board after it starts, but it might be a little bit complicated when you miss the first class or the second one onwards. Now, some of you maybe have taken lessons in the past, or some of you might have studied on your own. In this case, then it will not be an issue if you miss 1 or 2 classes. But really, most of the people who show interest in the Medu Neter, who show interest in Medu Neter classes, or most of them have never learned. So, as usual, I have shared the invite link. It's in the chat at the top, and no matter what the title says, you are always free to address anything you like. It is about time now. So really don't miss on this opportunity. And when it's in group, it's nice. It's different. So we can wait. We can wait for the brothers and sisters to come in. And we're gonna see what's up. For those who don't know, whoever wants to get on the panel must use some webcam or whatever that is that will allow us to see you on video. If you don't want to, for whatever reason, then feel free to use the chat. You can leave your comments, you can ask your questions, you can make your statements. Of course, I will always prioritize the callers. That's the that's the best way to communicate. So let's see the turn up. And if you don't have any particular topic, but you just want to say what's up, then feel free. I really don't mind that at all. And if you hop in for like 20 or 30 seconds or 1 minute just to say hello, I'm good with that. I'm cool with that. And like I say quite often, there are many people that I never had an opportunity to talk with, even though they have followed me for years. So seize the time. It's always amazing when I speak to people who followed me for like 10 years sometimes, even more, or just several years. So feel free. Now, for those who don't know, the classes are 10 dollars for an hour minimum. But with this time slot of Friday, 11 p.m. EST, New York time, it would definitely go over an hour. And of course, the classes are private as well. It will not be broadcast. There will be no broadcast on YouTube or anywhere else for that matter. So come on in, brothers and sisters. Don't be shy and participate. Don't hate. Participate. Appreciate. Elevate. Communicate. Yesterday, Moorish World TV came in the chat and he asked me to email him. I emailed him. I didn't get any reply, but I'm not surprised. But in the first place, I mean, I could go back, but could go back to the conversation, but I could have sworn that he said he would get back to me to tell me when he would invite me so I can talk about the Medu Neter, but he didn't, and I understand why. It's quite embarrassing when you say that Osama bin Laden and Saddam Hussein were melanated, and you claim that black people are melanated because you don't want to use the word black. So, in other words, you're saying that Saddam Hussein and Osama bin Laden were brothers or black. That's just another way to say that they were black. It's quite embarrassing. But I've heard worst. I don't know if you followed, but Brother Reggie addressed some pseudos. And the funny thing is that when I spoke to Brother Reggie one time, and he brought up the pseudo number one, and I told him that, he's fraudulently claiming to be a linguist, Brother Reggie defended him. He said, yeah, but he's doing the linguistic work. And over 10 years ago, actually, the first time I spoke to Dude, and the second time I spoke to Dude, I just realized straight away that Dude was on some foolishness. So it took 10 years for people to catch up and realize. I don't know why we like hyping up people who are playing pseudos. And when I got this book here, which is in French, you don't see the title, but those who know that book will recognize the cover. I couldn't find it anywhere. Someone gave me a good tip on a website to find difficult to get how to find books. It was a pleasure to see that it was available. So I ordered it, received it. I'm very happy because I looked for that book for a few weeks online. I took a long time. So it's written by a PhD, and just today it came to my mind that a lot of people, a lot of people from the Black community have never read a book written by a PhD. So we have some people who actually want to kick it and talk about history. Not only they are pseudos, but they only read the works of pseudos. And many times also, They would love to quote what they read, and most of what they read was online because they would not see it necessary to purchase a book by a specialist. So we've been hearing all sorts of stuff, and it will continue. There will always be an audience for pseudos because all it takes is for stuff to sound good, and that's it. There you go. So 10 years ago, I saw the fence writing. I heard it. I thought it was sad. 10 years ago, some people were less bold. They will not just tell the community that such and such PhDs are wrong, but now it's anything goes. I should have put titles like that more often, really. Because this time, as you can see, there's less people. But at least the people who will eventually come and holler, it will be those who are interested with the topic. If I would have put some names of patriarchs, it would be different. It would attract more people to say, okay, you can call it a niche, group of people that I'm looking for. It's a very good thing that the brother actually made payments for 5 classes in one go because I was initially waiting for 10 people. We're gonna get this. We're gonna get this thing cracking now, and it's good. Because first I thought that eventually it might not happen if I don't have the 10 people, but I just changed my mind. So those who have shown interest over the last few weeks will be able to learn that it's a beautiful thing. But there's some room for other people. So if you have questions, then feel free. All you need to do really is to send an email to me. We have Love Me From. Welcome. Where are you from? If you don't mind me asking, which country, which state? If you have questions, feel free, brothers and sisters. I'm here. I can answer to the best of my abilities. I'm not doing any lecture. I know a lot of people love lectures. Oh, LA. Well, I usually don't have people from LA. All right. Well, feel free if you have any questions or comments. Are you interested in the Medu Neter? Would you like to learn? Have you ever tried to learn it? Do you know some people who are learning it? Feel free. What time is it in LA? I think it's like 2 or 3 hours difference with New York. It's 3 hours, 3 hour difference. I mainly get people from the South and from the East Coast. Love Me for a Road. I have followed Brother Reggie some years ago. Okay. Our brothers and sisters, those who are not afraid to show their face, and there's a panel, so it's quicker. It's always more convenient. All you need to do is click on the link. invite link. Otherwise, then stick to the chat and feel free. Let's communicate. But what about the Medu Neter Love Me Fro? I'm telling you, brothers and sisters, some of you will miss the live streams because soon you will see there will be a lot less. You will definitely miss it. I will not stay on for a long time this evening. So really take advantage if there's something you want to get off your chest. This live stream is mainly to let people know that it's on now. The new group will be on Friday, 11 p.m. EST. Now you can always feel free to address any topic of your choice. But it will not be a long live stream today. Love me for a road, Medu Neter. Why is it important for us to learn it if no one uses this language in current time? It's the same reason why people study the cuneiform writing, the Sanskrit, um, Syriac, many different ancient languages. Latin. Nobody speaks Latin. People study Latin. And it is, in a sense, the mother of our script, the Greek or, uh, I'm sorry, the Roman or Latin script. So when we talk about literacy, when we talk about writing, Medu Neter, the word owes a lot to the Medu Neter. It allows us to know the text of Kemet, probably the longest civilization of Africa. So we don't need to rely on dubious translations or interpretation. Like when they put Negro instead of putting Nubian. And it's funny that this question is always asked for Medu Neter. Just as some people only claim that the Medu Neter has not been deciphered, but they don't claim that same thing for all the ancient languages. Why is it important for people to learn Arabic when they convert to Islam? The Quran has been translated in English. No, no problem at all, brother. We have Ram Mohammed. I don't really understand the question. Maybe he meant when did the live start? Because Love Me Fro has answered him just started. Where are you from, Ram Mohammed? Which state? And it's the same for Hebrew. Some people learn Hebrew many times when they convert to Judaism. Oh, Ram Mohammed is from England. Okay, I see. It's so funny because some people might have heard me stating that I usually don't have people from the West Coast, and I no longer have people from England. And here I have someone from LA and someone from England. Would you like to learn the Medu Neter, Ram Mohammed? Because there was this new time slot. And if you know some people who want to learn it, then feel free to tell them. Okay. Love me for a role that he is not a brother. Okay. Oh, my bad. Okay, now I can see. My bad, sister. Um, on the screen now, I can see you, but on the chat, the avatar is just smaller, so I couldn't even make that it was a human face. My bad. So yeah, same for Judaism. Those writings have been translated. The biblical books have been translated, but still people will go and learn those languages because they put value on those writings. We black folks don't put value on our writings. We don't put value on the uh, writings of Africa. And then when we look at PhDs and scholars around the world, they put great value into the hieroglyphic writing, and they go and they study and they translate and they discuss those writings. Love me for a road. When does the class start? And I presume she meant to write, how do we sign up? The group will be on Fridays at 11 p.m. EST. It will start this Friday, this coming Friday, which will be the 20, is it will be the 27th? Yes, the 27th, 11 p.m. EST, New York time. And whoever wants to sign up can just send a payment upfront. I prefer PayPal. But people can use Cash App if they want, but I really prefer PayPal. So during this live stream, if someone sends the $10, then I will send the the link to the class. People are free to send an email to me. The email is in the description of this video. But that's the quickest way. Now, $10 for a class, 1 hour minimum. And if it doesn't suit you for whatever reason, then there's no obligation to continue. There's no recurrent payments. There's no fee for several weeks or several months. You just pay as you go. Love me for a role that she will be in a concert on Friday, but she will reach out. Yeah, no problem. But it will be complicated to get on board after the first class. The first class is very important. It's probably the heaviest because we will go through quite a fair bit of grammar, but it doesn't mean that, it's impossible. Because what will happen is that there will be the class that it will start this Friday, 11 p.m. EST, and then after each class, we go up in the lessons in with the vocabulary, with the grammar, and so on. You understand? In 2 to 3 weeks' time, I will not start over from the beginning with those people who will take the classes on Fridays at 11 p.m. EST. As long as they continue to take the classes, the level will go up and up and up and up and up. And then when they, yeah, no problem, sister. When they will feel like they can fly with their own wings, and they might want to get some books and take it further by themselves. The people will definitely be introduced enough so they can read at least some of the text in original artifacts in museums and so on. In museums and so on. And I love teaching it. I really do. For those who don't know, there are some testimonials about the classes. Now, my YouTube account is Ma'at Forever. If people go there and they go on the playlist, then they will hear three testimonials, two sisters and one brother. For those who have not subscribed to my channel, then feel free to do so. And also hit that notification bell. We only have 3 likes so far for this video. It is what it is. Ram Mohammed, no question. You know what's funny is that we have a lot of people who have been talking about the Medu Neter, talking about they're going to learn it, they want to learn it for years. Now there you go. I bet I know who he is. He wrote, "This man is pitiful, begging Americans for our money." And Love Mifro wrote, "I think everyone is still watching Brother Neb." Now, it ain't hard to tell who you are. What I will say might make you sad, but the majority of the people who listen to me are African Americans. You might feel some type of way about it, but it is what it is. What would you call it? Begging? It's an even exchange. This is a language. This is a writing that I am teaching. So it's not begging at all. But maybe one day you have the courage to get on the panel and show your face and tell us about the 12th tribe chart and explain to us how you are indigenous to America. Tell me, Freddie, are you the one who said that Osama bin Laden is blacker than Haile Selassie? Or do you agree with that statement? Are you the kind of brother who says that Saddam Hussein was melanated? What's your school of thought? What's your philosophy? What language do you speak? Besides English, of course, don't just reply English. It's obvious. It doesn't have anything else to say. Well, brothers and sisters, feel free. Feel free. You have the invite link. It's at the top of the chat. Freddie Jackson Jr. wrote, "Well, Osama bin Laden was blacker than yourself." So you've heard it from Freddie Jackson, another Asiatic black man persuasion brother, and he stated for the record that Osama bin Laden was blacker than me. Thank you for your contribution. Ram Muhammad wrote, "Aren't all blacks people black?" I don't really understand that sentence. I really don't understand that statement. But Ram Muhammad, do you agree that Osama bin Laden was black? Do you agree with that? Maybe the crew is bigger than I thought. We don't heard it all. Oh, okay. Muhammad doesn't believe that Osama bin Laden was black. Okay, good. Love Me For either doesn't believe that Osama bin Laden was black. It's mainly those people who claim to be indigenous to America. It's a Moorish type of people. They will tell you that they are Native Americans. They will show you pictures of tanned Native Americans. Say, "Look, black folks, melanated folks," because they don't like to use the word black. So they come with that melanated stuff. Well, Freddie Jackson, feel free. I'm not gonna put up all your messages because at some point, it is a bit amusing, but it is sad at the same time. And I really want to focus, though we can address any topic, but I really want to focus on the Medu Neter. The other day you came with us with some other username. I mean, you come all the time, and I'm really sure you're the guy who has that channel. And once again, your channel is not popping. You always come here. you know, it's a shame that you will come on the channel of someone that you despise, that you will come on a regular basis on the channel of someone that you don't like. Yeah, whatever. Keep going. Keep typing. Keep using your Twitter fingers. In the meantime, you don't own up to your philosophy or doctrine. You are hidden behind a username. And that's why your channel is not popping. You are a virtual individual. You want to teach our people stuff, tell our people stuff. You want to be controversial and diss many people. But yeah, you don't have the courage to show your face. If you show your face, trust me, you'll have way more people on your channel. Yeah, what channel? Okay. Well, you might pretend like it's not you, but it's all good. Anyway. So, brothers and sisters, for those who are not afraid to show their face, you have the link to get on the panel. Otherwise, you can use the chat. Feel free. I'll be here for a little while, but not too long. I've been live streaming for half an hour now. I'm telling you, brothers and sisters, you will miss the live streams. You will definitely miss the live streams. And many of you know that on a majority of other channels, you just cannot get on a panel like that. You get to participate in the chat, but that's about it. I'm definitely looking forward to Friday's class. Is there any of you who knows a foreign language? So me for wrote, okay, I'll call in chat panel. I don't understand the sentence. Now you're calling to get on the panel, maybe, because you mentioned the chat. You're already in the chat. Once again, link to call in. Oh, not this one. That's the link there. I've shared it in the chat if you want to get on the panel. However, for those who don't know, you need to show your face. If you don't want to show your face for whatever reason, then stick to the chat. We are some grown man, grown woman. Most of us are adult, I presume. And if you are not wanted by the authorities, there shouldn't be any reason why you will not want to show your face. Hey, sister, she's in. So, hello, sister. You are muted right now. Let me unmute you. I can
I got
unmute you.
it. Did I get it? Did I get
Yes.
it?
Welcome. How you
Hey,
doing?
how are you? How are you, brother Ma'at, right?
Yes, I'm chilling. Well, my name really is Shaka, but people call me by the name of my channel, so it's fine.
Oh, okay. Well, look, this is what I was gonna ask because I'm actually at work, so I'm doing this like on the sly, right? I was
All
gonna
right.
ask you, how long are the classes? Like, how many weeks?
Mm. Well, there isn't really any set period. Um, People tend to go as far as they see necessary. I have some people who been taking the classes for months.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's up to how far people want to go. But there's hundreds of glyphs, and
Okay.
we're talking about glyphs alone. So then we have the grammar, and so it's up to the people to decide. But I will say that if people take 5 classes,
Mm-hmm.
they will have a good introduction. You know,
Okay.
that's
Okay.
what I
Because
will say.
that's what I was trying to get to. Because I'm like,
Mhm.
okay, so it seems like this language is like really, really vast. So
Yes.
how many classes would that be? But you just answered like just get the foundation,
Mm-hmm.
and you should be good with that, right?
And then
Okay.
of course, in order to continue, you know,
Mhm.
it would be best to have a book of the Medu Neter grammar, you know, so that
Okay.
people, once a person, gets introduced to the grammar, to some basic vocabulary, and to how the system works,
Hmm.
then
Hmm.
with a book of grammar, then ultimately they'll be able to, to fly with their own with their own wings, definitely.
Okay. Okay. Well, I just like I said, I'm kind of just like sneaking to do this because I'm at work,
I
but
understand. I appreciate you
I'm
calling
gonna
in.
I'm definitely going to be paying attention because I'm paying attention to Net or Neb as well. I
Mhm.
really appreciate you guys because you put your heart and your soul in it, and I don't take it for granted.
I
Okay,
appreciate
I
that.
just wanted to share that with you. Okay, all right,
Thank you.
thank you. Bye, you guys.
Thank
Okay,
you.
bye.
Bye bye. See, brothers and sisters, how easy it is. Real human beings, not virtual people. So, even if you, brothers and sisters, don't want to take the classes, you are free to call in and say, "What's up?" I've been live for 40 minutes now. I might go the hour, and if there's no participation, then I'll call it a day. I'll probably do that. If there's participation, I don't mind. You know, going a little bit longer, but because right now the chat is not popping. Oh, bless you. People will always call in. He wrote that he has a dirty home and he don't want it on camera. All you need to do is just to go to an angle where we will not see your home. There's surely an area in your home where there's a wall behind you. Love Me Fro is asking, what's a good book to start with? That's the one I would recommend. The Wisdom of Ptahhotep. This translation is not very easy to find by Christian Jacques. You have the hieroglyphic and the translation. So first you have the text just in English. Then you have the hieroglyphic text with the translation for each lines. The Wisdom of Ptahhotep. A lot of people get the so-called Book of the Dead, which is really the Book of Coming Forth by Day, or Peret Emheru. But it's really a compilation of spells. So a lot of people will probably be disappointed because they will not really understand what it's all about. But this book here, The Wisdom of Ptahhotep, is great. So feel free, brothers and sisters, leave your messages in the chat or get on the panel. All it takes is to click on the link. You can use your computer, tablet, phone. It's on you. This chair is so comfy. It's one of the reasons I stay much longer than before. You remember before? I would go live and 10 minutes later, there's nobody, then I would end the live stream. Freddie Jackson, just calling, what I'm saying? Just calling. You know. You haven't dissed me, you haven't been disrespectful, even though you started being kind of slick by saying that it's pitiful for me to beg Americans. And you're obviously making a clear distinction amongst different Black people. And I think it's a shame. But you haven't been really disrespectful. That's why I let you there. But I ain't gonna, do the whole conversation like that, because you have a strange philosophy, a strange doctrine. And here talking about Osama bin Laden was blacker than me, it was blacker than Haile Selassie. I'm like, I don't know where your mind is. Yes, you do have to show your face to call in, brother. You do. Everybody does. Yes. I mean, you just don't want to call in. I'm saying you could go outside of your house. You could go in the stairways. You could go outside of your building. You could still be in your house. You could go to the kitchen. You could go to the bathroom. You could go to any room where behind we just see a wall, My house is dirty, I don't think it's a good excuse. But brothers and sisters, there's no obligation to get on the panel. You can use a chat. Feel free. Of course, you will have to pass. I'm not surprised at all. I knew you didn't want to call. you know, it's like the other brother who talked about he's disfigured. He's where, and uh, acting like he doesn't leave his house. Thanks to Amazon, as if Amazon delivers food. I mean, so it's the same thing. But I think it's a very good thing for young brothers and sisters who are not too gullible to see that the people who have the craziest claims, they are usually anonymous and unidentified. You know, so like I've said many times, beware of people who are anonymous and unidentified. They don't have to own up to anything. They can tell you just anything and everything under the sun, and they can disappear. There's no accountability. You know. Now, of course, it doesn't mean that if someone is not anonymous, that you should just, blindly trust them and follow them because, the Black Lives Matter movement, for example, the millions that they received and the millions that they spent um, on a personal level, it's just a shame. But it's not just the Black Lives Matter movement who does that. There's plenty movements for Black folks who have collected millions as well. And they use the money personally on a personal level. Because we have many people who like the feel good rhetoric. Is there anybody that wants to learn about Medu? Does someone want to join the group class coming up this Friday? I have to remind people because people come and go. So I might have some new people that just joined the live stream. There will be this new class here this Friday, May 27, 11 p.m. EST. Let me know if you want to participate. Freddie, I'm passing. Just like you're passing, getting on the panel, I'm passing with your messages. So brothers and sisters, feel free. Feel free. I will not stay too long. So if you have any questions or comments, even if you disagree, feel free to tell me. Feel free to tell me. But if you want to tell me that Osama bin Laden is blacker than Haile Selassie, and he's blacker than me, I'll pass. I'll pass on that. You want to tell me that Saddam Hussein is blacker than me, I'll pass. You want to tell me that they are melanated and they are brothers, I'll pass. If you want to tell me that we come from the land of Mu, I'll pass. If you want to tell me that we come from the Muria, I'll pass. If you want to tell me that black means death and white means purity, I'll pass. Come on in, brothers and sisters. Real people. Come on in. Let me know what's up in the chat. But like I said, I'll pass on the crazy exotic claims. And you know what's funny? Those things that we hear lately. Have you ever heard that before in your life? Have you ever heard once in your life that Osama bin Laden is blacker or was blacker than Haile Selassie? Do you know who Haile Selassie is, brothers and sisters? He was a ruler of Ethiopia. Have you ever heard that in your life? It's been 52 minutes. Love me wrote, but Haile Selassie was not dark. Does black mean dark? There's different shades of black. And when I say black, I don't know about you all, brothers and sisters, but I mean someone of African descent. Simple as that. Love me wrote, how I was thinking he looked more olive than me. Olive to me. Freddie, I admire your perseverance. I do. Even when I ignore you, your Twitter fingers are on deck. To all pseudos with crazy exotic claims, I'm telling you, make a YouTube channel, show your face, you'll have followers for days. People will make donations to you. You can tell them all the foolishness and crap in the world. They will love it because it sounds exotic. Give it a try. You can get rich. I mean, we have people selling, all sorts of items that are supposed to give protection and wealth and happiness and love. All you have to do with gullible people is to make claims. That's all you need to do. You don't need to substantiate those claims. You just need to make the claim. For your information, Freddie, I kind of read the first sentence and that's about it. So feel free. And you know what? Here's what I'm going to do now. tell people, is it frozen? Oh no. You tell people, you tell people that, okay, on my platform, I want people to show their face. And people want to argue with you, like why you want to go about it this way. That's weird. That's weird. Like here, that's the last message that he wrote before before I blocked him. Now he wrote, what does showing a face have to do with spitting plain facts? Now, plain facts is Osama bin Laden was blacker than Haile Selassie. You seem to want to run from facts and are more concerned about faces. I mean, here, but I'm the one running. That's just weird. That's just weird. And apparently, I'm concerned about people's faces. I'm concerned about engaging real people, not virtual people. It shouldn't be complicated. And those are the revolutionaries. The people who hide behind usernames and avatars, those are the revolutionaries. Those are the people who have the knowledge. Those are the people who have the wisdom. Those are the people who have the supreme wisdom. Those are the people who will take Black folks or melanated people further. They will lead us to improvement. You look at all groups of people. They will have discussion, they will have debate, we will see them. Most of the time, they will face each other. If they don't face each other, they do it online. We see them and they engage. We know who they are. We know their identity. Look at Black folks who have an avatar, and I see you have two avatars and two guys debating. That's not fly to me. We can do better than that. There's plenty of channels where you can do that, but here, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. There it is. He is back with a new username now. He wrote, "This man loves censorship. What is your purpose?" Get on the panel, and then we will see if I love censorship. What is my purpose? That's a whack question for real. See, the title says, "Come register to the new Medu Neter class." And you're asking, what is my purpose? Let me guess, Hambone Jones Mohammed. Do you agree that Osama bin Laden was blacker than Haile Selassie? Do you agree that Osama bin Laden was melanated? Was Osama bin Laden a brother, a black man? Just make us laugh and answer that question. Go ahead. Go ahead. No answer. I'm not surprised. It has to think that through. Even as anonymous and unidentified individuals, it's not easy to stand for those kind of crazy exotic statements. There we go. Thank you. He wrote, Haile does not look like a brother, but Bin Laden did. See the Arabized brothers? Osama bin Laden is a brother, but not Haile Selassie. Yeah, those, oh my, the Arabized brothers, they are something. Some of them deserve an award. You know, that's why they are anonymous and unidentified. That's why. I would love for you to hold on and take accountability for your statement publicly. To me, that's trolling. You guys are trolling. But I want the future generation to see the mindset of our people when their brain is messed up with the crazy exotic pseudo claims. Oh boy. And they are dead serious with it. Dead serious. I'm telling you, brothers and sisters, you have all those people who talk about black folks. They claim that they are part of some philosophies and doctrines and religious movements and so on. And they talk about black folks, but if you dig a little deeper, next thing you know, Osama bin Laden was a brother, but not Haile Selassie. Oh man. So you're going to spend time, money, and energy with those people, and you think they are about a particular group of people. I'm telling you, man. They are fence riders. They are fence riders. That's what they are. If Osama bin Laden was alive and you would tell him that he's a brother, he would have slapped the taste out of your mouth. That's pitiful. That's pitiful. So, Hambone Jones Muhammad, just for the benefit of the court, was Osama bin Laden black? You can answer by yes or no, or you can make a full sentence. It's on you, just for the benefit of the court. Come on, don't be shy. It doesn't take long to answer yes or no. It's just 3 letters for the longest answer, 2 letters for the shortest answer. And you guys put the fingers on fire. So just to answer one word shouldn't be difficult, shouldn't take long. Because now we're going to get to the nitty gritty. We're going to go from he looked like a brother to whether he's black or not. We're going to get to the bottom of this. Was Osama bin Laden black? Yes or no? Come on. Let's get it over with. Let's cut the chase. Let's start beating around the bush. You don't know what to answer now? You don't have to worry. You're anonymous and unidentified. So no matter what crazy stuff you will write, there's no accountability for it. So you might as well go to the end of your logic. You might as well go all the way. Tomorrow you have a different avatar and a different life, so it's all good. Okay, well, we can all witness that the brother doesn't want to answer, if he's a brother, because mind you, amongst those anonymous and unidentified people, you have some people who just pretend to be black, but they are not. That's just for the record, because many people are gullible and they feel like because somebody's, acting like he's a brother, we don't know who he is, then it has to be because he's claiming to be. But some people just love trolling. They will go on different platforms and they have some time to spare. All right. So for all those who just came in now, it's on this Friday, May 27th at 11 p.m. EST, New York time. We have the group class. So if you want to participate, let me know. If you want to register, you can just send $10 to my PayPal or Cash App. If you want further information or if you want to inquire some more, you have the email address in the description of this video. So feel free. In the meantime, if you have any questions or comments, then feel free to leave it in the chat. If you want to get on the panel, the link has been shared. It's in the description box. I hope that the people with funny claims are not sad, because I know that many times they are used to say whatever comes up in their mind, and they will have some hosts or other people will say, wow, that's powerful information. But here it doesn't fly like this. Here's more. Where did you get that from? Do you have any source? Do you have any reference? Who says that? Says who? Which scholar agree with you? Which PhD agrees with you? You know, it's more that kind of reasoning. But to each his own. You know what? Oh, snap. That's it. Okay. I guess I'll call it a day then. Well, thank you for being there. The message has been shared. People know how to contact me. People know how to register or sign up for the Medu Neter classes. And if you're looking for people who have crazy, funny sounding exotic claims, then, well, I would have directed you to them, but they don't have any content, they don't have any channel, they don't have any website. So you guys should come up with some social network or some group on Facebook or something like that, so you can attract more people. But I mentioned the fact that if you show your face, you will have more followers. You could ultimately make money. Even if you don't show your face, you could still have some followers. Many of you will not even get to talk because you'll be afraid that some people might recognize your voice. But there's one dude, we can at least hear his voice. Sounds funny. Sounds like he's doing comedy jam, but you guys will ultimately find him. His channel is not popping, so it's going on many people's platform, and he's kicking his knowledge. And I say knowledge is really a euphemism. And I don't mean to sound condescending, but the weird and crazy exotic claims, So you're welcome. Love me, Fro. In the meantime, stay safe, stay healthy. And you know what? Before I go, just so you can have an idea of what some crazy exotic claims are, people call that supreme wisdom. It's 3 minutes. Listen up.
So Shabazz was not permitted to stay in that area, so he took his family into the jungle of East Asia, which we now call Africa, to make a people close to nature. And the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, this is the origin of kinky hair, because we didn't have kinky hair prior to that. The hair on our head was like the hair on our eyebrows. The hair on your eyebrows straight, the hair on your head is not the same as the hair on your eyebrow. But the hair of every other people is the same as their eyebrow. Your eyebrow straight, your hair something different. Wouldn't you like the hair on your head to be as straight as the hair on your eyebrow? That's why you're so busy frying it. That's why you're so busy pulling it. Because your nature tells you that the kink I mean, you know, with I'm black and I'm proud, we got to learn to be proud of kinks. Because most of your family of other black people on the earth, jet black. They didn't have no broad nose and thick lips and kinky hair. They were dark-skinned people, jet black. But they had straight hair, a thinner lip, a thinner nose. But we are marked as a different kind of black person. And we were rejected and despised, not only from the circle of the gods, but we were despised and rejected by all the other dark people of the earth. This is why today black people with kinky hair and broad nose and thick lips are rejected in every society. I want you to hear me well tonight. Yes, sir. Why are we rejected? Because the essence of beauty is in obedience and submission to God. And the essence of ugliness is when you rebel against God. And when you rebel against God, in your rebellion, you are marked with a certain mark of your rebellion, which is the disfigurement of your internal self, which manifests in the disfigurement of your external self. And this is why when you look at our people, wherever we are found on the earth, you find us either disfiguring ourselves physically because we are disfigured on the inside because of rebellion. Yes, sir. Go
ahead. We have in Exodus 66, who was checking my head. And then he wrote, people still uphold honor to him. And Love Me Fro is asking, what's his parents look like? I don't know. You have to ask him. So when I told you that when you make the craziest exotic claims, you have more people that follow you and listen to you and support you. It's a reality. Maybe it's because you have a group of people, the masses, their reality is just too difficult. So they prefer a fanciful utopia, another reality presented or introduced to them. Or it might be some other reasons. Like I said before, there's only John Henry Clark and Dr. Bennett I've heard speaking out against those statements. Everybody else is cool with that. Everybody else. And when I say everybody else, I mean African-centered people, Pan-African people, Asiatic black man. They're all cool with that. So some people live their life thinking that they are cursed because we rebelled against God. And we are marked as a different kind of people. Because the essence of beauty is in obedience to God, and the essence of ugliness is in disobedience. So we have some people who feel that their physical appearance is the essence of ugliness. And then they're going to kick knowledge. They're going to tell us what's up. They're going to tell us today's mathematics. So thank you for being there, brothers and sisters. You have all the ways to contact me for this upcoming Medu Neter class, which will start, the group class, which will start this Friday, May 27th at 11 p.m. EST, New York time. I'm looking forward to the people who honor and respect their ancestors to come and learn this beautiful ancient language. Stay safe, stay healthy, and if I'm allowed to buy the Necheru, I will definitely holler back at you, Hotep. Now, for the record, for those who don't know, I'm giving Medu Neter classes. And here, that's the flyer. Okay? So, those who are interested, feel free to holler at me. If you're not interested, it's cool. But I recommend that everybody who has not yet seen the video, Kemet and Ma'at, Before Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, then watch it. It has about 300,000 views and really deserves to have a lot more.
I just want to let everyone know who's listening in now and who's going to listen to this stream in the future. I just had my first Medu Neter class by Brother Shaka today, and I've had other Medu Neter lessons by other teachers, and I can tell you right now, the brother is the best in the game. He is that was one of the best classes I've ever had, ever. So if you're interested in learning the Medu Neter, if you're interested in getting the basics of it, Brother Shaka is an awesome teacher. Get with him, and it's extremely affordable. This brother is giving us his time and his skills, and he's basically giving it away. I mean, I just consider it a donation. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody's interested in learning the Medu Neter, get with this brother right here. He's an awesome, awesome, awesome teacher. And I'll end with that.
Hotep Senu, Hena Senut. This is Julie, also known as Servant of Yah, and I'm currently taking the Medu Neter classes with Brother Shaka, and it has been an amazing experience. Only 2 lessons so far, and I feel like I've been taking the classes for months, just with the how in depth he goes into the vocabulary words, the construction of the language, the grammar. It's been immeasurable, the experience. And one thing that comes across, hands down, is his extreme passion for teaching this to anyone who is willing to learn and has an interest in learning. So I highly suggest, if you are interested, even a minimal interest, that you subscribe to the classes with Brother Shaka. It's such a nominal amount for how much you get. I know, like, our last class was over 2.5 hours. It felt like 2 minutes, but because that's how, involved you are in what he's teaching and how he teaches and how compassionate he is about what he teaches. Also with sharing materials free of charge, no question, no doubt. It's just what he does. He doesn't have to, but he does. And so I just wanted to give a short testimonial about the class and the effectiveness of the class. And all of that is attested to how studied Brother Shaka is. So I highly recommend anyone with a minimal interest that you do sign up for the Medu Neter class. Hotep.
Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, which is Ma'at Forever. Don't forget to watch the video entitled Kemet and Ma'at. Don't forget to share Kemet and Ma'at on my channel on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, or other social media that you use. Email, text messages, you name it. Those who wish to donate can do so on paypal.me/Ma'at Forever.